How are you today? I'm just trying to get my phone in its little holder here. Sorry for the wobbles. Not super professional. It's this holder, like it's fantastic, but it touches my screen, and when it touches my screen, I can't press any buttons. So that is why I have issues every morning. Today is Salmon and Dill. We are in the month of July. It is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. And it's Salmon and Dill today. That is the 4th of July color, which is super pretty. And I love this one that has balloons. I probably would not do the balloons or change them to dill color. We have a lot of other images. Good morning, C. Some of you have been having problems with the Padlet. Anybody else had problems with the Padlet? Did you guys get on? Good morning. Is it Cian? Cian, good morning. Where are you from? Cian is new here. C, happy Independence Day. And hi Sarah, how are you? Okay, so we have a whole bunch of images, lots of images, so we can do some warm-ups. We have, if you are doing storefronts, I added a storefront here. If it is responding, my Padlet is not responding. It's a little slow. But this one I thought we could change to Salmon and Dill as well. And my main piece that I want to do is actually for my sister, because she's on vacation at the moment, on holiday. And this picture that she posted was perfect for Salmon and Dill. So I'm going to do this as a little memory of her holiday. Sian says, yes, that's how you pronounce my name. Oh, you're from Ontario? Ooh, I wonder if you're close by. Hi, Julie. How are you? Good morning, Maria. Nice of you to join. Okay, so we'll start off. I mean, there are some gorgeous images. Sian, if you are new to us, these images are shared through my Patreon. It is something that we have been together for the past 3+ years, our group, and every month we work from my my art prompt calendar, and each month we have a list of prompts that we do. And this year we brought in a new way of adding images, which is through this Padlet, and then everybody can add images for the morning prompts, which I love. Yeah, it is a subscription. We also meet at the weekends on Zoom, and yeah, you get lots of benefits of being a Patreon, and you become one of the family, which is fabulous. I did beat you to it. Hi Amy, hi Jen, how are you? And hello Martina. So we're gonna get some, I'm gonna leave the image here though, Sian, so you can take screenshots while I'm working, and this way you can see the image. Some of them will be clearer than others. I kind of had Salmon and Dill here yesterday I can quickly show you. I went over to the Henley School of Art and did some life drawing. That was a lot of fun. She was amazing. Yuka, the model, incredible. Right here is not visible, but there was a ladder that she was kind of hanging off of, and that's how she was able to do all these amazing poses. And then here are a couple more images from yesterday. And then these as well. These were like just some 5-minute ones. And I thought I would add like just a quick sketch so that if I wanted to do a little bit more of a detail and use it down the road, then I could. So that's why I kind of worked on a couple of more detailed images of her as well. Anyway, amazing. I think she's going to be modeling again at the end of the month for the Henley School of Art. Okay, let's get sketching. Let's get drawing. Salmon and Dill. Do you have your salmon and dills ready? This was from yesterday's landscape. Oh, I've got to show you the landscapes. Everybody's turned out amazing, and I loved the intensity of our landscapes yesterday. They were great, they were dark, they were moody, they were colorful, and yeah, we had a really good time painting landscapes. So that was in class yesterday. I felt like yesterday was a really productive day, and I love those days, really love them. So fun. Anyway, that's in my class. It's still available for purchase. It's the one that's going on right now. It's the 8-week foundation. It's not too many lessons, but I think they are jam-packed of things that you can work on to become more comfortable with either different mediums or different subject matter. Okay, let's get started. We are moving into the salmon and dill realm. I need to work on painting today because my hands are pretty sore. Not sure if it shouldn't be from yesterday because I didn't do too much with, or did I? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to work with mixing some acrylic paints. That's not going to be great for my sketchbook, but I can do it on a page and then maybe open up another page of another sketchbook. Do you want to do a quick 5-minute piece of this one? What do you think? Let's get painting. Yeah, the majority of people here are patrons. Cyan. So where in Ontario are you from? That's kind of neat that you're so close by. Did you see my post from yesterday? Is that how you came across me? I want to know more. Okay, 5 minutes. Go. 5 minutes. And it's salmon and dill. So salmon could be, well, this is definitely salmon. So let's have a look if I can mix up that salmon color. Do I have white here? I don't know if I have white here. Is that too dark for salmon? Looks a little dark. I'm going to put the chair slap bang in the middle. 5 minutes to paint a chair. You can be really loose with it. Doesn't have to be exactly like the photo. I need some dill in here too though. So that's, yeah, definitely need some dill. That needs to be darker and that needs to be lighter. Okay, I'm going to get a darker salmon color, a little bit more pink. Who do we have with us this morning? Oh, near Toronto. Okay, I'm just east of Toronto, Oshawa. right, I'm gonna get some, maybe I'll make the legs, the dill part. That would be good, wouldn't it? I don't have a yellow in my palette here. This is pretty dilly. Not the best paintbrush, I think, for this. Okay, let me see if I've got a little square brush. I'm going to get a darker salmon. Oh, you're welcome. Did it work? Do you think it was the link, maybe? Janice, good morning. Janice was having problems getting into the Padlet. Some of you still have problems getting into the Padlet, and I know, Janice, you don't usually have problems, but it does really help if you sign into Padlet with your account and then go to all, and then it should just be kept in there. Every time you open the app, it should be there. I know that sometimes it doesn't work, right? Technology, it's not always flawless. I wish it was. You have 36 seconds left. This is really rough. Very, very rough, and there's stuff on my paper as well, which I don't like. Go away a little bit. Janice, I think I need to take a lesson from you in acrylics. Five-minute acrylic painting, not always able to get everything that you want on here. That's your 5 minutes, everybody. It's a very rough salmon and dill image. Definitely could have gone a little bit darker in here, and yeah, let's see. I don't know if this is gonna help it or unhelp it. Almost need to put like a dark color around the edge to, I want to do that, to just clean it up a little bit. Let's have a look. I had problems too with the Padlet, but today it worked. Janice said, must be, I tried both the link from your email and tried the Padlet, but neither would work. So did you get in? Leslie said, me too, couldn't see July, only June. So I just want to show you guys, when you're in your Padlet, so I always like actually close the Padlet up completely, and then when I open the Padlet, if you go up here to accounts and then click on, because you're signed in, right, and it says hi, and it'll say hi Janice or hi Leslie, and then you go to your name, right, your account, and then go to all. They should all show up. If you've logged in before, they should, oh, I didn't even show, I was out of the, okay, here we go. So when you, so close your Padlet up completely, then open your Padlet and see where it says your name at the top. Then you go to accounts and then go back to all, and it just refreshes it, and then you can go into your Padlet. I know you probably all did that, didn't you? Okay, you did get in with, it's the same link, which is so bizarre. Hi, Janan. And C says, oh, I don't have all of that. Well, you won't have all of that because they're classes that I've created. You'll only have the classes or the months that you have logged into. You won't have it all. They're all my Padlets. They're all the ones, like, they're the classes I've created. So you'll have the ones that you'll have all the months. If you've logged in, you'll have the months from, you'll probably have like the Patreon Padlet, and then you'll have June. You'll probably have the May. Was the May one different to the Patreon? Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, so you'll have, and then you'll have any classes that you've purchased. See, you won't have all of those that I have, unless you've purchased every single class that I have ever taught. Since I got the Padlet, you won't have those. Janice says, this was my first time logging into July. Now it will be fine for the rest of the month. Yes, it will be. Okay, and she says, I didn't realize log in and log out have Padlet in 3 different sites. You probably, if you're on a computer, maybe you've just got 3 different pages open. That too, like if you, I would, like if you have an iPad, or I don't know what you're working from, but I guess you can, yeah, you can log in actually with the on the computer as well. It's very handy. Once you've got it there, it's fantastic. C says, love this chair. I was trying for a week of trees. I failed badly. I'm sure you haven't failed at all. And you're doing, hang on, you're doing trees with different colors, see? I'm going to be drawing my sister's vacation place in a minute. I think I've gone too far over on this bit. I'll come back in a minute. And it's definitely a little bit off. I mean, look at the one side is higher than the other. Maybe I can bring that down a bit. Ooh, and now that's gone down. Okay, you have to try and keep the sides. Jen would be good at this chair. Not so good. Not so good on this side. I think I made the seat too long. Yeah, I did. I completely changed the, oh, well, I can do that too. Let's change that. My brain isn't working this morning. Maybe I overworked it yesterday. All right, that has to dry, and then I'm going to put talcum powder on top so that it doesn't stick, like the pages don't stick, because I'm working with acrylics today. C says, I'll work on Padlet activity because I do love. Yes, that was my goal. Jen says, looks marvelous. I don't know, it's a little bit, Anyway, I'm going to move down to my sister's little image that I found on her page, and then I will come back and regroup in the other images. So far this month, I have Parkwood Estate, which is in Oshawa. I have, this is also in Oshawa, Camp Samak, and this was the Masala Box Spicy Affairs, which is the food truck from one of my favorite restaurants here in Oshawa. And now I'm going to do, I know this isn't local, but I thought, oh, this would be perfect.Maybe I'll do a local one after this, but this would be perfect for a little gift for my sister. So maybe I'll do this in, I'm going to try doing this in acrylics as well. And again, we just need salmon and dill, the two colors of today. Oh yeah, talc is like a fantastic, you just wait till it dries completely. I'll show you afterwards once this is dry. Wait till it dries, and then just sprinkle some on top and just smooch it around a bit. Cyan Doodles, are you Cyan Doodles on Instagram as well? I need a little bit more of this color. I think this is more salmon. Yeah, there are lovely parts of Oshawa. That's all I'm saying. There is a lot of history in Oshawa because McLaughlin built a lot in Oshawa because of GM. I wouldn't say downtown is such a beautiful, beautiful place. They could do a lot with it. I think they're trying to do more with it, but there's a lot of homeless people in Oshawa. So that's the downfall, is the downtown area is kind of, it has, it needs cleaning up for sure, but they're trying. They're, you know, not really the shop front, but the entertainment is, they're definitely bringing in more entertainment for evenings. There's theaters, concert halls, and it's a university town, so they really do have to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, we're more in the north of the city. "23 years I've been here. Isn't that crazy?" Okay, Cyan Doodle says yes, she is Cyan Doodles, but she doesn't post often. Okay, let's get some dill. Need to get some dill. So Cyan, I don't know if you found me on Instagram first or if you found me here, but there are lots of live mornings over on Instagram. We just switched over here because we've had a lot of issues on Instagram, so I'm still posting over there, but I don't do my lives on there anymore. Today is Tuesday. I really want to make Dylan's Draw with Dylan today, so I'm hoping to get on there. That is usually at, is it, what time is that? Is that like 1:30 Eastern? Does anybody go over there? Meryl, is Meryl here today? So Dylan Sarah is based in Germany, and every Tuesday he has a free Zoom session. You can buy him a coffee to say thank you, or you can subscribe to his Patreon, and you can join every Tuesday within that Patreon. And he has a portrait session every Tuesday. So you go and you draw other people who are there. Usually it's by prompts. So whoever you draw will give a prompt to somebody else, the next person, and then you have to create an expression or face, or, oh, what is today? Today was something special. Last week was kitchen. Hi Meryl. What's this week? Did he say what this week was? Wasn't it zombies and something else? I don't know. It was something. I can't remember. Okay, dill can be a little bit brighter too, right? I can make it a little bit brighter in some ways. I'm just gonna get the tops of these on, or maybe a little bit darker in some areas. Ah, that's where you found me. Ah, do you ever do the Tuesday draws, yeah? Meryl, are you doing it today? And Marilyn C, I know that other people are part of the Paint Your Heart and Soul, but I don't know if you want to get together today, if you can this morning, oops, or if you guys are busy, just let me know. I need to catch up on some of them, on a lot of them. So I thought we could do a morning get together. Anyway, let me know. I think I messaged both of you within the chat. So I think this could be quite abstract, maybe. I'm gonna get some more darks on here. Oh, and we can mix the colors, right? We can mix the dill and the salmon together. If Patricia was here, she would be like, absolutely, you can mix them. I know that some people say they can mix white and black with their colors as well that we use. I don't usually use black in my mixes, so I'm probably not going to use black. I am going to put some shadows down though. Going to camp today. Okay, no worries. And Meryl says yes. Okay, well, if you are interested, Meryl, we can meet. Because, see, you're not going to be back until... Are you going for a couple of days, see? I mean, if not, we can change it to tomorrow. But then we're moving into the next week. So let me know. Okay, this is a darker dill. So I'm going to get some shadows on. I'm not going to use the dark color here for the shadow of the pathway because it's different. So I need to create a darker salmon color for the path. That was my stomach. Did you hear my stomach? Hopefully you can't hear my grumbling stomach. Sarah says, what is Paint Your Heart and Soul? So Paint Your Heart and Soul was a year-long weekly class taught by many different people. It's run by Olga Furman, and I taught a class in it. My class hasn't been released yet, but I don't know if people are listening. Would you buy Paint Your Heart and Soul, or would you buy Char's art classes? I don't know. I prefer my art classes, even though I'm the one teaching them. But if I was to purchase, I think I would prefer to have my art classes. I don't know. I'm a lot quicker than some of them. You may get like a 7-hour class telling you how to paint one picture. I'm not very good advertising for it, am I? Because I do have an affiliate link. If you are interested and you want to have a look at it, come back to me and I will give you the affiliate link. I'm not sure if there's a discount still on, but I can have a look for that too. You're the only teacher I like in there. Oh, Julie, thank you. And I haven't even had my class yet. Maria, your message was rejected. What did you write? Definitely your classes, Julie says. Oh, and C said, I took Paint Your Heart and Soul because you were teaching the a class. The thing is, my class hasn't even been released yet, so anyway, it's fine. Sarah, I have another class which I haven't added to the group of classes because I haven't finished adding them, but it's the Spring into Art. It was my first one. It was an 8-week class that we did last spring, and that one is really fantastic also for learning about different mediums, and it's similar to the 8-week foundation class that I'm doing right now, but you have a lot more lessons. Anyway, I'm going to add that today, so I'll send you the link if you're interested. All right, getting some shadows on. I think it definitely changes everything, so I'm happy about that because it was looking a little bit flat. And I need shadows on the path, so I'm going to get those on. I would like to put a couple of trees right here. Seeing as there's a shadow on the floor there, I should probably put a tree there. Not that shadows just come out of nowhere. Oh, Sian says, I only know you from Sketchy, so your class then, and I'm thinking of Dylan's too. Okay. So yeah, so my classes, they're a little bit like some of them workshops, so they're just 2 2 hours, so there's 4 hours in total, and some of them are 6-week classes or 8-week classes, so you get a lot more hours in those. Okay, I'm gonna take the green and I'm gonna mix it with the pink to get a darker salmon color. It can be the dark meat of the salmon, right? Some people don't like that. I don't mind it. The limited color palette, I think, is a fantastic way to spend the month of July. Just really focusing on not many colors. I'm really enjoying it. Anyone else enjoying it? Anyone having difficulties or struggling with this? Okay, I need a brighter dill, but I don't have. I may have to bring in some yellow from here. Look at the time already, everybody. It's crazy. I'm gonna bring some acrylic wash into my palette and then add some acrylic to this because I want there to be a little bit more of a bright green. And there are brighter areas on dill, like the plant, the dill herb. That's brighter. I don't think this brush is necessarily the best brush for this. Not giving me really nice clean marks. Julie says, is your sister an artist as well? No, my sister is not an artist, but she's a very good cook. And she is a really good gardener as well, which has turned out to be not a surprise, but it's funny because when we were growing up, my sister couldn't cook at all, and so I was the cook in the family. I think because I was a vegetarian in my late teens, and my mum wasn't prepared to cook different meals, so I said I would cook. So if I wanted something or wanted to make something for the family, I would make it. Like, I don't know, like vegetarian lasagna or vegetable gratin or some, like, just a lot of veggie stuff. Even like spaghetti sauce with like the core, like the fake meat. Anyway, so I experimented a lot in my late teens and really enjoyed it. And my sister, she was traveling the world working with horses, and so she didn't get a chance to do much cooking. Anyway, so when she had her family, she started cooking a lot more, and she has turned into an amazing chef. Like really amazing. So yeah, she doesn't do art though. Neither does my brother. He doesn't paint either. I'm sure they could. I'm sure they would be quite capable of painting. I like this dill color better for the ground. Yes, Amy says, I like the limited color palette. It's good discipline. It really is. Steve says, I just put my mixture in the wrong places. Adjusting now, much better. Leslie says, I joined too because Shah was teaching, but only did a few on that site. I'm waiting for yours to air. I'm waiting for mine to air too. It's not this week, is it? I haven't looked at the schedule recently, but I know that Olga said that they were adjusting the schedule. I mean, I'm sure there's quite a few artists who haven't been yet because it's a whole year of classes, but I really enjoy these little flecks of light within, oh, I picked up some salmon, within the shadows. So now I'm going to go a little bit darker with my dill. This is like the stalk area, I think, of the dill. I'm going to add a tiny little bit of the pink, the salmon, in here. I think that's just made it a little bit duller though. That is not dark enough. Okay, well, it's just going to have to do. These look like banana leaves, but I'm not sure if they are. This needs to be a lot darker in here. Okay, what is the time? It's 1:45. I could probably stop this one and do maybe a storefront, because that would be nice. I know that this is not anything to do with Oshawa, but I also have to think of, because this month was also, we were thinking about, you know, how you could use your art, whether you make a calendar for next year, or whether you create gift cards. So I'm also thinking about gifts for family when I go over there. And I thought this would be nice if she's on vacation. It's a nice reminder. She probably walks this little area in the mornings, and it will remind her of her vacation. All right, I'm gonna leave that one like that. That's gonna dry. I can't remember the name of the place. And this is almost dry. I'm just gonna use my hair dryer and dry it, and then I can show. I can probably clean this up actually. Maybe I'll clean the chair up. Maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea. Instead of working on other things. I have dill colors here, which I could use and make the legs a little bit more stable, perhaps. No, I do not keep, I'm so bad at preserving paint, but yes. So this is just a dollar store ice cube tray. This is Janice is doing. Janice is very good at tips and tricks for keeping and storing paint. So instead of getting a stay wet palette, and this is actually really nice because it reminds me a little bit of the Hemi paints, if you have used Hemi paints, although it's acrylic. But getting out your acrylics every day is just, for me, it's like a little bit of painful, especially in the mornings, because we do lots of different things in the morning, so I don't need to be making a huge mess. So this has worked out really well. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's have a look at our salmon. Let's see, I don't know if I have. Yeah, this is a little brighter. Get those nice sharp edges. We'll try to. So there are lots of images on our Padlet for these daily draws, so you are not going to be short of images to work from if you are working from these images, which is nice. I know that everybody's got their own plans for this month, which I like too, because I like seeing what everyone's doing. Meryl, did you decide what you wanted to do eventually? Like what your plan was? I know that you weren't 100% sure what you were going to do. Okay. I have a salmon color. Just need to get all this gloopy paint off my brush. You're just following me? That's okay. That's fine. Make this side a little bit darker, and this line is off. It's going to be brighter, and I have to correct the top of this chair arm. The arm of the chair is wrong. And I think also can lighten up this side slightly too. I'm not going to do all the pattern and the, what do you call that? Not the ruching, the tucks? Are they, is it the tucking? The tuck? What do I do with the tray? Well, this was actually from Art Battle, so I mixed up colors that I wanted to take to Art Battle. but they're working out quite well that I can mix up colors for this month as well. And then it has a top, so I just spray it and then I put the top on, and it keeps the acrylics from drying out. Tufting, that's it, tufting. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's tufting, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna make slightly darker salmon color. What are we at? 10 minutes, 8 minutes to go. Tufting, thank you. Padding. Close, Julie. Yeah, I wonder if, oh, you know what I could do also to make it a little bit more. I'm gonna mix the green with the red, or with the pink salmon color, and I am going to put shadows, because, you know, I guess there is, there isn't really this color, but the gray of the skin would have been good too to use. So I think my shadows on this leg over here is wrong. But I can use this in a very, very light way to get into the cracks here. My brush is not the best. I'm trying to make it as flat as possible, but then to also pick up the paint. And there's a shadow here as well, which I like, on the side, on the arm. And I'm going to clean up this little area. And clean up here as well. So a lot of cleaning up that can be done. A lot of. I'm not sure about certain areas, like for example over here. Don't love that. My God, you could be really like particular about all this stuff, eh? Not something that I am usually very particular about. The color choices are making you hungry. Yes, salmon, that would be nice. Hang on 1 second, everybody. I'm just going to quickly dry this and then I can put some talc on. My mini little talc here, just a little bit, and then it won't stick in my book. I know that it dulls it a little bit. You can also use something like this, which is a matte medium. I don't think the matte, I think I have to mix it into the paint, the matte medium. But I kind of like the muted feel of it as well. You just got to make sure it gets into all the shiny bits. And there we go. And then it will not stick in your sketchbook. I should probably do some on this one too. Although this one seems a little bit matter for some reason. Thanks everybody for a great morning. I'm sorry I didn't get any storefronts done, but yeah, that was salmon and dill. Have a really good day, and thanks, Anne. Nice of you to join us here. I will send out a message if anybody else wants to come and join in the morning of our Patreon group. You are more than welcome to. Maybe I'll just send a Zoom link. I'm going to be on at 10 for a couple of hours in my studio. I've got some pet portraits to get done, so if anybody wants to join in, I will send a link to our Patreon chat. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day. Bye.